Welcome to Lauren Squared.
Season 2.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Oh yeah.
Welcome back, guys.
This is going to be a massive new year for us.
So much to look forward to, and we've been working hard behind the scenes, haven't we?
We have
New brand, new look.
exactly that. So should we get into the episode today?
Let's go.
I think we were going to touch upon averages.
Averages as a whole, and if people don't know about averages, it's how you perform, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, it's used for progression.
Yeah.
I'd say for your own personal gain.
Mm-hmm.
But then you use averages also to like rank and events. They're very big on averages, aren't they?
I think now with like the pros and the elites of the game, you see them more of like a tail of the tape. They'll look at how they've been playing. They won't go as like, oh, it was a 5-4 win. They would look at it as they've been averaging over 90.
Yeah. I think there's like a specific barrier you hit when averages start counting though.
I think when you look at the likes of PDC, Q School, you know, especially for the men, I think you've got to be averaging over 85 consistently.
Yes. And that's where it comes into play, doesn't it?
And I think that's where you see these guys that are winning. Sometimes it's like 100 plus. So I think generally speaking, if you want to set that mark, if you're analysing your game, if you're doing stuff like that, I think 85 minimum, I think you've got to be hitting.
Yeah. I like averages to a certain extent.
Yeah.
And then I don't like them.
Yeah.
Because then there's that negative impact it has. And then I'm like, fuck's sake, I'm hitting a 30 average. Not the good average. That'd be a 9.
And this is the thing. So with averages, you'll see them. So if you watch Darts for Windows to follow the county setup, averages will be in form of like 19, 20, 21, 22. If you look at it in other statistics, such as Darts Connect, they use, I don't know what the word is, but you'll see them as like a 60 average, a 64. So how you work that out is you do the number. So for example, 60, you divide it by 3, which then equivalents to a 20 average.
Yes.
So that is how you work it out. I'm not going to tell you any more about it because I have no fucking idea.
You just always hit a good average.
Who?
You. Sometimes I think I talk to myself.
Don't kill me now, please.
No, but you're consistently 60 average and upwards.
It didn't start like that.
But this is where you use averages to a negative, because if you go below that mark, you know that you're not even hitting doubles.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's when you play a lot and you get to a good point and you're like, okay, I'm playing really well.
Yeah.
Same as sounds stupid, but yesterday I had a 19 dart leg and a 23 dart leg, and in my head I'm thinking just get out. And after I think 13 darts I was on 120 and I started missing.
But did you start trying too hard?
No, I felt very comfortable on the 120 because of the way I throw that blind dart, and it normally goes in, but it fell stupidly. And
then you were chasing.
I was chasing, and then what did I say to you? The average would have been a lot fucking better.
Yeah, that was the first thing you came off and said.
Yeah, because again, you're right. I've set myself this benchmark and this level that I feel like I need to achieve.
This is your caliber.
Yeah.
And then that's where you want to...
Yeah, because I've gone back to back, like 25, 26 averages in Super League before Christmas, before we broke up. So, not that there was pressure, but I had to feel like I had to maintain it because I am sitting at the top of the averages at the moment. The players that are below me, the people that are below me in the averages... Yeah. You got Philly Blay. She can knock out a 27, 28 whenever she feels like it.
Philly's a prime example of this. Like, averages, she is a standard 60 upwards as well.
100%.
So to her, if she had and she's done it before at county, hasn't she? So a 16 would have been, can't do maths right now.
Yeah. Be 16 divided by 3, wouldn't it?
48 average?
Something like that.
Yeah. So for her, that's like, I've had a fucking bad day in the office. Yeah. And prime example of someone that would look at averages and say, oh, I didn't play my best.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is the common thing that we've just said. Do they matter? I think it depends on the level that you're at.
Yeah.
Because you've got to take the wins with everything. So when you first start playing local league or you're playing generally, You just go, I've won.
Exactly.
You do. You go, I've won. Perfect, done.
Yeah.
But then there'll be times where
it's crucial and you need to be playing at good form. And
exactly.
So I'd say starting out in darts for all our new listeners or people trying to get into darts, don't spend too much time on the average.
I wouldn't.
Until you get to the point where it's needed. So for the likes of if you want to get into county, they'll take the
statistics will come in, won't
they? The statistics will come in, and you've got to maintain a good position in like your table, your Super League table, competitively. That's where it counts. PDC, again, you want to go into these events and hopefully you've done better than you have before.
But look at me though, like I made a semi-final for the women's series. But when you look at it on paper, I averaged...
it was fucking dog shit.
It was poor.
Yeah.
Piss poor.
Yeah.
And I think I beat Fallon with a 60 plus average. I won. And that's when it comes back to it. Like I won and I hit big when I needed to hit big, and I got out when I needed to get out. So, and then on reflection, I think when I watched back the stream, the first thing Paul Nicholson said is she needs to up her average by about 20 points because Lisa was averaging around 80.
Yeah.
And that's fair. And I got my arse spanked. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Lisa. But when you look at it then from a commentator's perspective, they're going to look at the averages.
But I've got a question for you. Have you ever had like a really poor average game, but in your head you felt like you played phenomenal?
I think not that it's got on, I think fucking hell, that shit. I feel like it's been more than what it was, and then I've come back and I've gone, oh.
Yeah.
It's like, I think there was one game in particular, I had a 17 average. I think it's one of the first games back. And I thought it felt like a 20 plus.
Yeah.
But then again, it was one leg where I'd fucked around on the doubles and it brought it down because the darts used was more.
Yeah.
So I think you have two great legs out of the three. If you focus on the two legs that you've done really well in, and then you think, oh, you've compensated the shit leg, but you haven't.
Yeah, and I had that at PDC, didn't I? I thought I played absolutely dreadful. And then the average was like, oh.
It wasn't actually that bad.
You didn't play that bad, Lauren.
No, but then you look at it like that. I think it's a big thing with PDC as well. You can watch the PDC events through Dart Connect. You can subscribe to people and get updates on their games and stuff, which is great because you don't really miss a game from them.
No.
And it will come in the form of, again, like I say, the averages will be in the form of 60, 65, 70, not your 20s, 25, 23.
Yeah, I think there's a really negative side to averages though. And I'm going through it currently. And it's where you have a dip in performance and you can obviously tell by your average that you're really struggling. But then when does it come out of play when you stop looking at that? That's my bear bug at the moment.
I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I find it difficult once you're in it to snap out of that. Once you get obsessed with numbers, and how many 180s you're hitting, how many tons you're hitting, because I say our Super League is based off a lot of things. So highest average, highest checkout, how many tons you've hit. Yeah, there is a lot of individual stats that they look at,
and this is it. At the moment, mine could be horrendous, but then for progression, growth. Everything, to be fair. Like when do you think is a good idea for people that are struggling like me? It's not just me, you know.
Can I be honest? I wouldn't look at all.
Fair.
I actually wouldn't, but I know it's hard not to look because it's in your face, especially when you play Super League. The average pops up after, or you get told your average. Like London are in an ancient form of we do pen and paper, but like with people that. Exactly. So like people that use Dart Connect or they use Darts Windows for their Super League games, you can't escape it.
Yeah.
But I would say if you are struggling or you're going through something like that, then please don't dive too much into the numbers. Like Rome wasn't built in a day. If you've got the
So what we're saying, we're giving the advice to just eliminate it for the
Personally, I would. If you are going through a shit time, I would just focus on the W's. I would, because that builds confidence, and then confidence will then progress into your game naturally, and then that's when your numbers will start going up.
Yeah,
like darts is a massive head game in my opinion. If you're not comfortable or confident going up to the oche you're going to be missing big numbers. You're not, your doubles are going to be in a different postcode. You know what I mean? So I feel if you can just start getting the wins under your belt, no matter how good or bad it was, the numbers will naturally increase with that, I feel.
Good. That's very inspirational of you.
Thank you.
Love that. Anything else about averages?
I think with averages as well, you can see that over time, right?
Well, I feel like you're going to bust out into song or something.
One more time. So touching back on when you said about getting into Super League and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it is very much recorded on statistics.
Yeah.
Very rarely you won't see someone physically behind you watching the dart, because there might be lots of different Super League teams that play at different venues. Obviously, we don't. We play at the same venue alternately every week. So your team managers and your selectors can see you play.
Yeah.
But when it comes to you're playing in different venues week, they're watching. You can see it. So they will then look at the statistics and will look at the numbers. Again, if you're very passionate and you're confident and you don't give up, I think any county will be very lucky to have that.
Yeah, it's a different ball game up there. If you talk about county, that's the whole different realm of mindset. So sometimes you can have a really, really good running average, but you get up there and you can play shit.
Yeah. And guys, if you're ever wondering kind of what the ballpark figure is to get into county, I would look at your local websites. Most darts counties have their own website. So London have one.
Yeah.
I know Kent have a website. So you can kind of see what the standard is within that county, because it does fucking range, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Fuck me. So I would look at your local county. Again, with us, we've got Kent, we've got London, we've got Sussex, we've got Essex. So all within driving distance.
Yeah.
So again, find people that you enjoy playing with and play with.
I mean, what
and welcome to
Lion
Square. People that you enjoy playing darts with, and look at their statistics and see where you are in a sense of form and what you need to do better, or to have a sniff of getting into this county team. Use the tools around you, because there is a lot of them that will help you naturally progress.
And I think that's it with averages. We just take them for granted sometimes, and
Agreed.
don't. There is no need.
No,
unless you're on Ali Pally.
Then they'll look at your set by leg average, and it becomes looked under like a microscope, doesn't it? And it gets picked apart, and that probably doesn't do well for you.
Confidence wise, no. I know that. That 100%. I know that.
Yeah, but averages as a whole for us do not matter.
No, they fucking don't.
No, they don't. Just keep playing, keep enjoying the sport. That is what we say on every single episode.
Yeah.
As long as you enjoy it, the good times will roll.
Happy days.
And then everyone will get bored.
Yeah, because then it's boring darts.
People get bored of you hitting the same old average. But do they matter generally? Nah.
I wouldn't, no. Like you said, don't put any pressure on them. If naturally you start having a really good run, then you can start looking at your averages and go, oh, all right, progression. I'm getting there. But yeah, there is, I don't personally think there's any need.
No. Again, any comments, anything that you want to talk about on this matter, feel free to drop it on the text. Guys, thanks so much. You've been joined by
Dory
and Bloomy. Catch you on the next one.
Bye.